Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second episode of the Music Melissa podcast. My name is Melissa, and I am so excited to teach you. So let's just jump into it. Today, we are going to cover rhythm. So the things that we're going to talk about are metronome, beats, subdivisions of the beat, followed by some exercises that I invite you to join me in. So, do you guys know what a metronome is? Well, if you don't know, a metronome is a device that musicians will use to have a steady beat. And according to Google, let me look this up. So Google says, dun, 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 what is a metronome? A metronome is a tool that helps musicians maintain a steady tempo and play rhythms accurately by producing a regular pulse or beat. The pulse is measured in beats per minute, BPM, with most metronomes capable of playing between 35 and 250 BPM. Now, it's important to know that metronomes not only communicate in numbers, metronomes also communicate in Italian words. The slowest tempo in Italian is technically largo, and then from there it goes larghetto, adagio, andante, moderato, allegro, presto, and prestissimo. So I like to teach my students starting from largo because largo is going to be very slow. So I usually start my students around 40. And then as I teach, I'll often not get them faster than 60 because 60 is already your internal rhythm, the beat of your heart. So I often try to get my students to play around the slower side so that they concentrate more on accuracy than they do speed. Let me play what 40 sounds like. Great, so now you know what the tempo of 40 sounds like, aka the tempo of largo. Now, with me, as you're listening to this, I would like you to clap. And this is important because once you sync up with a metronome, then that will set the foundation for you as a musician, for you to start smoothly. So let's count in once we hear the metronome, and we're going to count in to 4 and then start clapping with the metronome. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Start clapping. Again. Very good. Loved it. So congratulations. You just clapped along with the beat. And I'm really proud of you because I'm sure you did awesomely. What you did was essential to the foundations of playing music because a beat is, according to Google, a beat is the underlying pulse or the steady, regular rhythm that defines the speed and timing of a piece. It's the fundamental unit of time in music, like a consistent heartbeat, and forms the basis for how musicians and listeners experience the music. Now that you know what it feels like to clap with a beat at 40, let's try to go a little bit faster. We're going to count in to 4, and then we're going to clap 4 times with the beat, and then another 4 times with the beat, and then we're going to stop. And this tempo is 54. So count in 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap. Again. Good. Great job. Would you like to clap a little bit faster with me? You would? Great. Let's try it at the speed of your heart. So that's 60. So let's count in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap. 1. Again. Great. Now that you've mastered clapping on the beat, let's practice clapping on the subdivision of the beat. But Melissa, what is a subdivision of the beat, you may ask? Well, audience member, subdividing the beat means breaking down each beat into smaller parts. Sometimes a beat may be divided in 2 parts, or 3 parts, or 4 parts. And I've actually seen a beat divided into 5 parts and even 7 parts. So there are a lot of parts that a beat can get divided into, and we will get into that fun later. But for now, let's keep it simple, keep it easy, and try to divide a beat into 2 parts. The best way that I can explain what you're going to be doing is that you're going to clap on the beat, and then you're going to clap off of the beat and continue doing that until the end of the 4 counts. Okay? So before you do it, I'm going to do it for you. I've set the metronome at 40, and I'm going to count in, and then I'm going to clap on the beat, and then a clap in between, and then a clap on the beat, and then a clap in between. And as I do that, I'm going to say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Great. Let's see if you can do it. Count in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Bravissimo! I'm so proud of you. Well, that's all the time that we have here today on the Music Melissa podcast. Join me again tomorrow as we explore all the fun things that we can do with rhythm. Bye!